Good morning, everybody. From this scale is Broken Grip. Hello, it's John from Brisbane. And, well, what's been happening? Well, bugger all. Yes, things haven't improved. Well, actually, I've lost a little bit of weight. I've dropped under the 100 kilo. So I'm 99.4 kilograms at the moment. So I suppose that's okay. I'm back under 100. You know, I'd like to be down to 75 kilos, which apparently is supposed to be what my BMI tells me, but I don't believe in that. So I'll probably be that if I, trying to get comfortable in these uncomfortable seats I have downstairs. Yes, so everybody's still posting. That's excellent. Missy's apparently booked herself her tattoo appointment. Never liked tattoos, but I'm an old fart. But yes, it's one of those things. The fascination people have with tattoos these days. But that's fine. From my day and from coming from a background of law enforcement and that, it's tattoos are wonderful because so easy to identify people, which is one of the adages from, I can remember one of the family members saying, he said it was the greatest gift to law enforcement was tracking some of the criminals down, was certainly in the early days, was the fact that only criminals and people who were plying the sea trades had tattoos. So, okay. How's that for a bit of information? You're saying, John, you're waffling. Yes, I'm waffling. I'm trying to fill up some time. No, it's, what is it? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We've got a pea super outside. It's foggy as heck. I'll see if my photos turned out. We've got a local, I've got a, what is it? Not a park, a fairground? Showgrounds, yes, I think that's the correct term. Showgrounds, not far from me, and I get free fireworks. It's marvellous. I can stand on my back deck and watch the fireworks, although I've got a neighbour a couple of doors down who's inconveniently growing a palm tree. But, oh well, I still get to see the fireworks if they go up high enough, so I think it all depends on the wind and all those sort of conditions, I think, as to how high they are and whether or not we've got a fire hazard going. But yeah, it's the middle of winter, or actually probably just after. No, have we passed the winter, midwinter yet? Oh, I've lost track of everything. But anyway, and it's unseasonably warm. It was 26, 27 degrees Celsius yesterday, which is unheard of. But we're heading towards August, which in Brisbane we have our Royal Show, and it's always known as flu season here because anybody who goes always comes home sick. So I've avoided it like the plague for the last 20 years. I think the only time my children have ever gone was, did I ever take them when they were young? God, I can't even remember if I took them if they were young. I do know they went with school and with friends, but I dislike, crowds with a passion. So you don't see me going to football matches or cricket matches or concerts. Although I did go to one concert many, many years ago, and that was David Bowie when he came to Brisbane. I think that was 1984, I think, for his Glass Spider tour, which was really good. Couldn't hear for a couple of hours afterwards. I think my eardrums were just, yeah. But anyway, they were artists back in those days. Yeah, some people probably, oh, what do you know? What do you know about people who are artists? But each generation has a different interpretation, and that's really all life is these days, isn't it? Is try to understand. It's conversations I have with my son and my daughter, is that their appreciation of what they like is different from mine, and they just need to accept their old man, and I accept the crap that they listen to. But yes, anyway, that's just the way things are. But yeah, so I had my my local club, or my game club, I suppose, in many respects. Paul is the owner. We thankfully don't have to worry about things like democracy and voting for executive stuff. Best way to run a club. And we had, did we have a fairly good turnout? Oh, we had yeah, I think so. We probably had about a dozen people, maybe a bit more. We had a buy, swap, sell, which, you know, it's well attended by sellers. Do you think we can attract anybody who wants to come in and buy? Well, apart from the traders who seem to do a fair bit of swapping and trading amongst themselves, but which is disappointing because, you know, you go to the effort of trying to entice people in by, you know, I post pictures and say, look, hey, we've got a wonderful buy, swap, sell. Look at all this stuff that's coming. But it's, sadly, a lot of it's all old Games Workshop figures, and everybody just go, just not interested. Or sorry, it's current sort of, or mid last release sort of stuff, which, you know, most people aren't interested in because everything's now moved to their new, slightly larger scale, and of course the resellers, some of them seem to want more than what I deem a second-hand price to be. So it's, but yeah, clubs are good. I got to play A Feast for Odin, which I sucked at horribly in the end. And then we played an interesting game called New Angeles, or Angeles, however you'd like to pronounce that, which is set apparently in the Netrunner Android universe. And the chap who brought that along, he was really happy to play that because he doesn't get to play it towards its maximum number of players. And we almost had a Federalist win, and he was pipped at the post at the very end when somebody, because they all thought I was the Federalist for some odd bloody reason. It was only because I had no idea how I was playing the game, and of course everything I seemed to be doing seemed to be pushing up the threat level. And of course one of the players is going, "Oh, John's the Federalist. He must be the person. We better stop him from, you know." Consequently, well, you know, I play for the social interaction with people because, as you can guess, I spend most of my time at home alone. So getting out and playing with people is what I enjoy. So yeah, so I didn't do very well in the game. I came, well, you can guess, I came last. And yeah, but it was fun. The Aaron, who was playing Wayland Industries, and he was secretly had the Federalist agenda, and he came so close. And it was just that one of our other players, Pat, is a really, really good player, and he just put, I think he just put 2 and 2 together, I think, at what sort of combination of cards that Aaron was accumulating, and sort of went, ooh, well, maybe he's the Federalist. I'll just take this card off him so that he can't do something. And yeah, it was a good choice. So you know, 3 players won and 2 lost. So Aaron lost as the Federalist, and I lost because I came last, and the other 3 players won because, yes, but it was one of those games where you know, you're trying to win a cooperative game, but you're still trying to make money. So it was, yeah, I must admit, it's by Fantasy Flight Games, and I must admit I'm going to have to go find that game, I think. But yes. So anyway, I've rambled long enough, I think, and bored you with, I suppose, my week. I've been taking my dog, Pippin, for lots of walks. Work? Yes, well, I suppose it's work for him. He's having to water the nursing home across the road's brush or shrubbery. Yeah, so I keep looking for the knights who say "nee," but I haven't run across them yet. None of the little old ladies have come out and harassed us for Pippin watering the verge. So yes, we're still pretty good. But then they know that I'm a gentleman, and I think they see the old man walking along with his dog. So they must assume I'm one of the residents. So, but I'm pretty good. They know who I am. So I do a lot of nice things for some of the old people over there. I help them out with keeping an eye on things, and there's a gate that opens up into. We got a little shopping centre that borders right on the nursing home. So some of them with their walkers, they can't. They leave the gate open so that they don't have to try and juggle trying to open the gate again to get back in. So sometimes some people come through and they shut the gate, so I leave the gate open, or I see them coming back and I go, oh, I'll just go back and open that up for you, and aren't I a nice old man? Yes. Anyway, all right, I've rambled enough. Good luck. Thank you everybody for continuing to watch my rambles, those who do, and the weight loss journey continues. Emma's doing a bloody good job. And she's doing a very good job with her. I'd suggest you go have a look at her weight loss journal at Emma's Place UK. I find it fascinating. Her last video that she did with the I can't remember what the title is, gifts or gift or tokens or whatever it is, wedding tokens or whatever, that handed out to the guests. That video was brilliant. I'd suggest you go watch it. I know this is at the end of my video, so whether or not you've made it to the end, who knows, but go and watch Emma's. It's well and truly worth watching. So anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you in a week's time. So continue trying to lose weight. I'm still pottering along, so take care, be well. Signing off, the Honourable John.